As we expected for today, partly cloudy and dry weather has returned to the western parts of South Africa, but over the central interior, a disturbance is still moving through, and that spread very wet conditions across the Free State earlier today, as well as bringing cloudy and cool conditions across the province. Along the eastern escarpment, some strong thundershower activity has developed and has now started spreading off the eastern coastline, and we're still expecting wet weather across that region this evening. It's going to remain cloudy over much of the Eastern Cape overnight with some light rain in places. The very wet conditions continue spreading northwards to affect Limpopo, Gauteng, as well as in Mpumalanga on Wednesday, and we're also expecting the wet conditions to continue into KZN. A sunny day is expected along the west coast with very high temperatures across much of that area. Now, the South African Weather Service is still issuing a watch for the possibility of severe thunderstorms over the southern and eastern Free State and including the western interior of KwaZulu-Natal. Widespread showers and thunder showers are likely to affect parts of the northwest province, the northern Free State, as well as northern KZN, and extending towards Swaziland this evening, while the rest of eastern South Africa is in with up to a 60% chance of thunder shower activity, becoming more isolated as we head into the central parts. Only a very slight chance for Kimberley in the northern Cape, and there's still a slight chance for a few isolated showers and light rain along much of the Eastern Cape coastline, as well as the interior. Cape Town's expecting an overnight low of 19 degrees, moderate to fresh south to southeasterly winds in the forecast, mainly clear skies expected. And keep the sunscreen handy for tomorrow. It's going to be a scorcher at 34 degrees, mainly clear skies and only light southwesterly winds expected. Taking a look at the winds for the rest of South Africa now, where we see that southwesterlies continue to blow along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal's coastline overnight. Fresh at times, especially along the north coast of KZN. Lighter winds for the interior, but by tomorrow an offshore circulation develops on the western coastline, and that's going to bring in the very high temperatures thanks to the bergwind conditions. Overnight temperatures now, where it's going to be warm along the east coast as well as into the Lowveld once again, lower 20s for those areas. Cool over the central parts, 14 for Bethlehem and Bloemfontein, but 18 degrees over the northern interior for Upington, Mahikeng, as well as for Pretoria. By tomorrow afternoon, we see the shadings of red indicating very high temperatures for most of the northern and western Cape. Vredendal reaches 40 degrees once again. It's going to be especially cool on the eastern high ground of South Africa, lower 20s and upper teens across much of that area.